So, we see the supernatural on a day-to-day basis, but the rationalists, the people that want to make sense out of everything in the Torah, make sense out of everything, are going to constantly put you to the test. They're going to constantly question you. They're going to constantly ask you for questions and explanations for every little thing in the world. And Baruch Hashem, the Torah is not scared of question. In fact, we like questions, we invite questions. And for most things, there are actually answers. Most things there are answers, but there are certain things that do not have answers. And the reason why is because they're never supposed to have answers. For example, this week's parashat Achrei Mot. In America, it's Achrei Mot. In Israel, they already passed us. They read Achrei Mot last week. It talks about all of the sins of Gillui Arayot. That's next week. We go into the details, being Kedushim to you. But this week, we're already saying about stay away from even seeing the nakedness of your father. Stay away from seeing the nakedness of your sister. Stay away from seeing the nakedness of your aunt. Stay away from seeing the nakedness of your sister, and so on and so forth. Stay away from seeing the nakedness of another male. If you're a male, and so on and so forth. Watch your eyes, don't look at the nakedness. Why? Because it's going to lead you to sin. Hashem Yerachem, once you sin with arayot, with sex crimes, you are in deep trouble, my friend. You're in very, very serious trouble, which is, by the way, without the laws of modesty, without the laws of how to manage a intimate life, the Torah cannot be holy. That's actually what makes the Torah holy. Now, that's also what makes Judaism different than any other religion in the world. HaKadosh Baruch Hu told you that a father cannot marry his daughter. Now, all of you just heard me say that, and you're like, of course. Well, it needs to be a Kadosh Baruch Hu to tell us not to marry our daughters. But I'm going to ask you a question. Why not? Why not? Give me a logical reason why not. Why shouldn't a father who loves his daughter much more than some boyfriend, much more than some guy in the streets, why shouldn't be allowed to marry his daughter? Why not? Why shouldn't a mom that loves her son, because he's her own flesh, loves her son much more than some strange girl that he found in some club, why shouldn't she be allowed to marry him? Why not? Why not? Now all of you are disgusted, right? If you're normal, you're disgusted. You know why you're disgusted? Because there's no answer. There's no logical answer. There is no logical answer why a father should not be allowed to marry his daughter. There's no logical answer of why a mother should not be allowed to marry her son. There's no logical answer. You know why you're disgusted though, even though there's no logical answer? Because the Chachamim went to the Bet HaMikdash almost 2,000 years ago and prayed to HaKadosh Baruch Hu and said, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, please remove the desire for us to marry our siblings, for us to marry our mothers, for us to marry people that are against the Torah. Please remove it. And the prayer got accepted. For everybody. For Goyim, for Jews. It's the only reason. Before that, we had desires. Before that, we had desires. Before that, we didn't think it was disgusting like you guys think it's disgusting, like I think it's disgusting. Before that, it was not disgusting. Even though it was not allowed. But the reality is, Rabotai, is that HaKadosh Baruch Hu did us many, many favors to fight half the battle for us. And the only reason why you realize that it's disgusting for incest to happen is because HaKadosh Baruch Hu is trying to help you out, be righteous. But at the same token, logically speaking, the only reason why the Torah says it is because HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants it that way. That's the only reason why this entire human population that's normal views incest as disgusting, is because HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants it that way. He doesn't want you to marry your mom or your sister and your so on and so forth, because he doesn't want it that way. That's the only reason for the mitzvah. Aside from that, there's no other reason. Meaning that there are certain things that there is no logical explanation for it from the rational world you live in.